Welcome back to the channel. This is
Critical.
Kitten 7770. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. Kitten 7770. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I've done these intros so long, you'd think I'd have it down pat by now, but I still get my tongue tied here and there. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of my Space Engineers Escape from Mars series. I don't know why I gesture when you guys can't see me gesturing. I just do it. I'm gonna add some, what are these things called? Air diffusers to the back? You know, just for a bit of, what? Speed lines? Or I'm kidding, this thing can barely move. Even with the thrusters on it. Which is getting so heavy, I might need to add more thrusters. So, what I'm doing up top is adding ooh. If these are nacelles, this door is not going to be airtight. Nah, I'll think about it later. I'm mostly just thinking about maybe putting a spoiler on the back of this. Just for the heck of it. It serves no purpose, it's just decorative. But I haven't decided yet. Mostly I'm just connecting the rear door to the midsection. Giving it a bit more durability. It's not going to be much durability since a fully built door has more durability than a partially built door that's been welded up. At least that's in my experience. I'm at least getting closer to a more finished watermelon. And that's my ultimate goal here. To at least finish watermelon by the time I end this. The real challenge will be trying to get this watermelon to fly. Now, if I find enough parts, I might be able to at least make it atmospheric. But my ultimate goal is to attempt to get it into space. Now, I have no idea when I'm ever going to unlock hydrogen thruster technology. I still haven't even gotten to oxygen farms, and that would solve my oxygen issues, so I stop having to burn ice. My main concern right now is getting the front connected up with the midsection. Because there's this little gap here. I can't do anything above because that's that's going to interfere. The turrets are up there and that blocks that line. Because the turrets are a 3x3 block. So going above where my current line is at won't work. It has to be below. I could do this block. Kind of defeats the aesthetic of that line. There's this one. Do I want it here? I'll do this one here, and then I'll see how I like it compared to the other side. So I might be able to go one block further with it. I've only scrapped like half the blockade. Still sitting out there. I'll get that later in this episode. Maybe. What I want to look is see how it looks at the corner here. I think that'll work better. Yeah, that looks cleaner. Then I could do a sloped block to connect to it. Now, I'm not showing everything I did here. I'll show you what I do with watermelon. The blockade, you probably won't even see me scrap the blockade. You've seen me scrap too many things in this series, so. I had the shape the right way around the first time. And I spun it around to find the shape again. Oh, brilliant. Apparently wasn't looking at it correctly. Alright. I'm gonna put the conveyor, or a placeholder for the conveyor line here. I don't know if I actually want a conveyor line going up top when I have a conveyor line going down below. Though, if I want to put some extra turrets up top, I will need conveyor line to go to it. And there's also the issue that I want a top hatch above the elevator. And I don't want conveyor lines interfering with that hatch. Okay, what did I do here? I've got the black line going through the middle. Then I've got green. But I've got the black line on the orange. Oh, it's just that one section I messed up on. The section, the back half of the cab is, I painted it wrong. Oh, do I fix it? Or do I leave it? Painting underneath those turrets is going to be a nightmare. I think I'll leave it. I could do glass here, or I could do armor. The glass probably would not be airtight. I don't even think I could get this airtight with the elevator, to be honest. And I did black line with the armor before. Let's do black line with the armor again. And leave my paint oopsies. Watermelons aren't always uniform all the way around. Oh, I used 3 of those plates that I had. Oh, come on. I can access this somewhere. There it is. And let's grab a few extra plates. I'm probably gonna put the hatch off the front section of the roof here, above the slope. That will have a direct. Now, unfortunately, the elevator can only be 5 blocks wide, and the opening can only be 4 blocks wide. I think Sprout and Harpy are that size. If not, they could go diagonal through the opening. What I primarily want to do right here is make sure this conveyor is off, so I can pull the ammo out. Oh, looks like I already did that step. When did I do that step? I don't know when I did that. No, I did not want to fall. Let me pull what ammo is remaining in this, if any. 2 cases, not bad. Because I want an artillery cannon
Energy
here.
Low.
Yes, Mabel, I know. I really want an artillery cannon there for some extra range. Though I'm worried the base might not fit with the armor layout. It's kind of a big turret. An assault cannon might work better. I'll try for the artillery first if it doesn't look good. Oh. Well, artillery would give me 2,000 range. Do I want to actually try to make a railgun turret on the front? It would be the same range. because I don't have much uranium though. Nah, I shouldn't do it. It would be kind of cool to have a custom turret on the front. I mean, Watermelon's heavy enough to have a custom turret. It's just, I probably shouldn't do that since I don't have the uranium to quickly charge it. Ooh, that is... yeah, that's not gonna work. It's hanging over the armor on the sides. I figured that wasn't gonna work. Let's try the assault cannon. Because I think it has a smaller base than the artillery. Yeah, that'll work. That way I have a, kind of like a tank gun on the front. One that I can manually control. And let the AI do the thing on the Gatling guns, since you can't see out the camera with the Gatling guns anyways. The Gatling part of the gun is in the way. You can't see out of it correctly. Actually, I haven't checked to see if I can see out of the camera on the assault cannon. Well, that'll be future use problem. Alright. I don't know why I didn't go to the tank directly behind the med bay. And no, I have not bought the DLC yet. That recently came out. Kind of dealing with vehicle repairs first. They're always expensive. I do like that these bottles stack now. That's a nice little fix. They still weigh the same, but they are at least stackable now. You don't have to fill a cargo container with bottles. Actually, since they go off of mass and not slots, ignore that comment I just made. I like the look of these windowed hangar doors. They give both protection from above and a little bit of... oh, I would help if I had some plates in my inventory. But they also allow light to come through, and they're going to look really nice once I have the parts to complete them. Right now, all I could do is slap them on and put plate in them, and hope I don't get caught in by a drone. No, I didn't lay out the armor on this side. I think I had the door in the right place the first time. No, I was one block too far out. Since I've the layout doesn't allow my smaller fighter, doesn't allow my Harpy and Sprout to get past the assembler.
Tower reports convoy arrives.
The assembler and the hydrogen tanks. I need a alternate exit. So that exit's going to be through the top of Watermelon. And I'm really hoping they'll fit through that. Harpy should definitely fit through it. Sprout might be a bit too long with the drill on it. So, I could try going diagonal with Sprout if all else fails. I don't think Sprout's 5 large blocks long. What's that, 2.5 meters? Let's see, they're about 2.5 meters. 12.5 meters? I don't think Sprout's 12.5 meters long. Though I've never measured Sprouts, to be honest. Harpy should at least fit. Now, I haven't tested this. I might regret my choice later of not testing the vehicles through it. And I'll call it good for right now until it's not good. Alright, since I forgot to lay out the armor behind it before, I'll lay it out now. Now I'm going to need this layer of armor for when I get the, my little turret battery on top of here. I'm planning to bring it up with Sprout and put it up here. I'll probably have to turn the turrets off on it first, otherwise it might cause claying with the landing gear. Actually, no, it will cause claying with the landing gear. Oop. A little bit of lag there. And I thought I heard an explosion, which meant an unknown signal probably exploded somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rear skylight. Oh, skylight. Probably shouldn't make the whole thing a skylight. I should probably also make some access up to the top in case I need to get up here for repairs. Catwalk, maybe, and some glass up there. Oh, that's not gonna work. Some glass up top might look nice as some little skylights. Oh. If I ever get oxygen farms, maybe that's where I'll put them. I'll leave that part open for right now until I get a better idea of what I'm going to do with it. It does mean that the assembler can be shot through the opening. Though it at least protects the hydrogen tanks, assuming a shot doesn't come diagonal through it. Might want to change that. Well, I'll think of it. I could always add something temporary, like maybe some plates. I'm just trying to close up the gap between the mid section and the back gate a bit. Oh boy. No, it's gonna be a guessing game for a little while since I keep turning it in the wrong way. Come on. My brain won't brain. Wrong angle. There we go. I've had trouble spinning these things around ever since I turned off the rotational hints. Though that kind of makes it more fun for you guys to watch me fumble with the shape. Not sure what I'm gonna do with those openings there. Oh. That doesn't line up at all. Oof. Not quite sure what to do there. Not sure if there even is a shape to connect to that. I guess I'll leave it for right now until I figure out if there's something that actually connects there. Or just leave a little ribbed look on it. I mean, it would fit with the back if I leave that little rib. If I don't like it later, I'll change it. Right now, I'm going to keep it. Huh. That's an angle, and that's a straight. I don't think that's gonna work. That's not gonna work. I need a different block here. The full block with the corner taken off. That's probably gonna work. Yeah. That should line up nicely.
Energy low.
Then do I do a corner block? Yep. But I didn't spin it the way I expected to, but it still worked. Now, what block will look good here? That one makes a smooth transition, or this one makes a bumpy transition. I think I'll go with the bumpy transition. I'll have a slightly deformed watermelon. Well, the fruit, it doesn't, just because it's named watermelon doesn't mean it has to be round like the fruit. It would be funnier though. However, I like geometric angles. I've always liked geometric angles. Shorter than the rest. I could either do, I'm just going to do this, so there will be no full block in the back. Now that limits my options for what I could do for maybe a spoiler. It still looks like air diverters though, if you've ever seen what an air diverter looks like. It's just these little arrow things that makes it look like the car needs them, but doesn't actually, most cars don't actually use them. And watermelon most definitely is not going to be needing them.
Energy critical.
Slow. Watermelon is so slow. Even with the thruster on it, I think it only goes, what, 20... What the? Did I just fall through the small gap in the elevator? Oh yeah, the wall's not finished right there. I think I just fell through the corner of the elevator. That tiny little gap can fit an engineer through it? Did not know that. Well, now I've learned something. That elevator gap is not as safe as I thought it once was. Sandstorm. Great. So, it should be much quieter now. I love this song. Oh yeah, it's a sandstorm. Barely hear it inside. Oh, it gets a little noisier towards the openings though. Noise suppression system worked. Now I just need to fill the holes in. The back corners will probably be armor or glass. Most likely armor, but some glass might look nice. And I'll probably cut it here and come back.
A few hours later.
Well, I forgot I put those in there. Kind of tucked over it a little bit. There's another one coming up, I remember that now. Though I was expecting to get more warning, it snuck up on me. Right now, this is a before and after shot. So this is the before shot. of what happens before I load up everything from the blockade. Might also be a good spot for a thumbnail. Because it's a nice... Well, it's not completed. It's a framework for the ceiling.
A few more hours later.
And here's the after cut. I gathered up all the batteries that I didn't accidentally ground down. That's this line of 5 batteries here. Don't know, I'll probably use them to maybe charge these things with. Or drain it, and I don't know. I've got the battery from the other gun emplacement. This I didn't have the heart to grind this down, so I just stuck it on top. The turrets are turned off right now, and I'm about to turn off the beacon. I thought maybe it would clang out Sprout, but it didn't. It just picked it up, dropped it off right there, and it was good. Still have not tested that door to see if Sprout or Harpy could fit through, though. And I'm actually ready to leave this position. When I head over to the ground base and start stripping up, blip, 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 blip. Start stripping it of parts. I will check the batteries. And this is without the hydrogen engines. I wound up not having to turn them on. It's amazing what 8 properly placed solar panels can do. Watermelon has persevered through a power crisis. I just needed to get the solar panels closer to the sky. Very slow. I'm gonna need the thrusters again. And here I am. I made it to the ground base. And yes, I remembered the path to not take with all the rocks. That might have been bad. Alright. Did not turn the wheels off. I had to so I've had to turn the headlights off and the wheels off. I don't think I turned the wheels off though. As you can see, I've already started grinding down this place. I grabbed some ammo and containers out of there. And this one. There was a sound glitch that I had to cut out. Oh. Well, I found where the clang sound was coming from. There was scrap in that container. To be honest though, that base has clang sounds all throughout it. Well, given how many times I shot it, I'm not surprised. First, I'm gonna gut it of all its valuables. Oh, I'm also gonna claim it, since it's owned by no one currently. Oh, I didn't check for any invisible blocks. I need to check for invisible blocks, make sure I just got everything. Oh, it actually looks like nothing was hidden. The base is mine. I probably won't leave it here. I don't want G-corp to come back and reclaim it. That would suck. Full assembler. No mods on it though. I will take all this rifle ammo since it works with my precision rifle. Instead of 8 rounds, I have 30. I'm gonna strip out anything that's not armor, anything with motors and, you know, the good stuff in it. I'll worry about the plate afterwards. Though if I save all the plate to afterwards, it's going to be a very boring grind. Do I really need all this armor though? I mean, I could break it down for ingots easily. I think I should just get the good bits for right now first. Motors, computers, components. No, motors, components, plates. Okay, I don't really need the plates. I could probably get motors and computers from the door over here and the turret on the inside.
Convoy
And the plates as well.
Delivery 22380. ETA.
I will not, when I finally, those convoys are quite annoying. When I get rid of all those dispatches, that's gonna be a glorious day. Okay, so, oh, you, one computer. Display. It's got 20 cases of ammo in it that I want out. Oop, a hole in the floor. Though, with the large reactor and almost 50 units of uranium, I could easily change Harpy from assault cannon to railgun. It would mean, well, ooh, I would need reactors, which I have more than enough components for. Let's see. Oh right, there was missile turrets. Nice. 6 missiles. Oh boy! 100? Does the other turret also have that amount of missiles? Lightning? Oh, I saw a lightning bolt. I have lightning damage turned off. There's at least that. 6. And does the container also have 100? No, I guess I don't check it yet. But I'm pretty sure it also does have 100 in it. I am worried that the scenario might be more broken than I thought originally thought. I didn't see any drones launched to defend the base when I was raiding it. I may have to do this scenario again later on in the future with a less broken version. That sounds like it's getting closer. I really hope it's not. Grinding this place down in a sandstorm would be me cutting out most of my footage. Unless I stay indoors. Let's see. Displays. Oh, okay. I have so much ammo. I missed. That is getting closer. The lightning is getting much louder. And I can still see the bolts. One last solar panel. Alright. I've cleared out most of the bits of those two hangars, that area. Oh my. And I got missiles before as well, from one of the shipments. So many missiles. Power containers. Grabbing the uranium. Wait. There's a small cargo with 10 more uranium. Where? Since all the cargo containers aren't connected, it's a little tedious to get everything looted. Oh, there's this stack of cargo containers. That's probably where the 10 uranium's at. That was a very loud strike. I hate lightning. I've had 2 close calls with lightning. Actual lightning. Real world. Ah, no, the storm hit.
Inventory full.
Lightning does damage to... Without lightning damage turned off, it would do damage to my grids. However, lightning damage in real life cannot be turned off. Stay indoors or inside of a vehicle. The vehicle won't get unscathed, but you'll be safe. Just don't touch anything metal when that happens. I know this because I was in a vehicle one time that got struck by lightning, and it fried every electrical system that was turned on. The battery was fried. The alternator somehow managed to remain running. Lost all dash lights. Lost the dome light. No, I had the dome light. I lost the radio, but the dome light still worked. I had to drive by a dome light at night because the instrument panel wouldn't light up. Scariest thing I've ever been through. Once I have all those doors welded, I could at least close the bottom half. Oof. Like pea soup out here, and there's still lightning bolts. No, not pea soup. Pea soup would be green. This is more like beef stew. Stew. Oh, now I'm just making myself hungry. I haven't had a good stew since I left Earth. Just been eating space food. Ugh. Ooh, that could have hurt had I hit harder. I don't think I took damage. No, I did not. But I hit one of Harpy's turrets. I should have all the bits I need to complete these doors now. I also broke down 1,000 plates and made 500 small steel tubes. Oh, I should name these. Afraid I don't have much time left, so it was a successful day. Got a lot done. I'll see you next time. Bye! And take care, everyone. And I will see you in the next episode. Well, bye. I've already said it, but bye again.